I can see the solar flares on all sides of the moon. It's like a storm up there. Wow. There's a giant flare to the south that's pointing straight out. Oh my gosh. It's really hard to focus, but I see it. It's right sticking out right there. There it is. There it is. Wow.
Keeping the darkness at bay as we do things our own way. It's fine to not be okay. Through life's prism each day. Life's not the kids. Just remember we're all misfits. An alternative Dimwits. Subscribe.
These are high-resolution images of the solar eclipse from others. You can just see those solar flares. They are bigger than our planet. That's amazing. This is all about eclipse energy I've been feeling the last few weeks, and many others who are spiritually awakened as well, if you want to read. It's very intense and fascinating. My late uncle loved AI art, and this is how he'll see the eclipse. And seeing this myself, I will never be the same looking at this. I just feel it in my heart that my life is going to be forever different. Hey, Sad. It's so late tonight here in Carbondale, Illinois, just south of the Emo Mansion, on the eve of the solar eclipse. And the same solar eclipse that came through here 7 years ago. This is where X marks the spot, right here. It's very chilling, don't you know? Very foggy out. It's very goth. Very, very dark. I wonder if it's already the eclipse now. Who knows? I wonder if it's going to get this dark. Because the eclipse this year will be twice as wide as the one 7 years ago. So, we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, I'm excited because I've been having lots of spiritual energy this week. I've been kind of sick off and on, and I had a panic attack 2 weeks ago, so I couldn't really work much because most of it's the solar incoming energy that's coming. And as the moon eclipses the sun, it's going to cause a transformation that is hard to understand, but spiritually I can feel it. I feel I'm changing. I feel the world's changing. Maybe we'll make a brand new emo world for emos and goths alike to live in harmony. Who knows? But anyway, I'm out here late tonight looking for solar eclipse glasses because the ones I had are not good anymore from 7 years ago. So I was asking everywhere where the glasses were, and I just couldn't find anything. So I almost had to ask a clown in the sewer, "Do you have solar eclipse glasses?"
Oh yes, they're down here.
So anyway, I didn't have to do that, and I wouldn't recommend it because you might get dragged down to the sewers. So if you've seen it, you know what I mean. So anyway, it's really late tonight, so I should probably go to sleep before some zombie or monster finds me out here. Anyway, the solar eclipse is tomorrow around 12 to 2, and I think totality is just after 2 o'clock, so it's going to be interesting. So I'm probably going to go for a hike and just find some peaceful vibes. I'm not going to join any crowds. There's a lake nearby I'm going to go watch it at, so hopefully it'll just be me or very few. So I don't want people yelling and screaming so much, because one thing I would love to do is to sing the song, "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend." That song. I made a version for the eclipse. I really want to sing it, so stay tuned tomorrow as we see that. So anyway, peace and rock on. I saw the most amazing sunset the eve of the eclipse and coming into Carbondale. It's a very quaint, beautiful town, a lot like Macomb. It's about the same size too, and has just about everything, but it's a bigger college here, Southern Illinois University, so it feels like it's twice as big as Western Illinois. Just looking at it, it looks very high-tech and very busy place.
This is the stadium where a lot of people will see the eclipse tomorrow, but I'm going to a nature preserve that's a lot less crowded, but NASA's going to be here documenting everything. And it's a huge deal because the last eclipse passed right through here as well, where X marks the spot. And these are the times of totality. I'm laughing seeing another dog mascot here, just like Macomb. So I wonder if all the four corners of Illinois have dog mascots now. They must love their dogs. But this is a little downtown Carbondale. It's a lot bigger than home, but you can see it's a party town. And these are some of the souvenirs I found at the gas station. So as you can see, this is a map of Illinois here. And I'm way on the bottom watching the eclipse in Carbondale, but up in the central part is where the emo mansion is, somewhere in that area. Yes, Mr. Spock. Baby Yoda says to touch everything.
Oh, it's so very late tonight in the mall in the middle of nowhere. Stranger Things vibes everywhere tonight. Could be a Demogorgon out there, a Mind Flayer, or Vecna himself. You never know. The reason I say that because I'm currently in Marion, Illinois, which is very ironic because the town in Indiana where Hawkins would have been if it was real is Marion, Indiana. So it's very peculiar being in the same sort of town in two different states. And what's also weird is I found out the county in Carbondale is Jackson, and that's our main road in Macomb. So because Macomb looks just like downtown Hawkins, but this town shares the same county with the same name. So I see patterns all the time. That's what I do. Autistic people just see patterns everywhere. So it's how we relate to things. So I just notice these all the time. So. But Carbondale is about twice as big as Macomb, so it's a much bigger college town. We got Southern Illinois University here, and because in Macomb we have Western Illinois. So, but NASA's here with me, so they're going to broadcast the eclipse tomorrow, and I think they were here 7 years ago too. But what's different this time is I think it was cloudy last time, so I'm hoping it's mostly clear tomorrow. So we should have a really good shot of it. So I'm going to try to video it the best I can. And I finally found these solar eclipse glasses I'll show you in a sec. And they're really cool. So, but unfortunately the ones I had, they're just too old. So I don't want to risk my eyes trying to see this thing and just like slowly die a slow, painful death. So I know it's like an emo and goth dream, but I'd rather not do it literally. So. These are the solar eclipse glasses, so they protect your eyes from the brightness of the sun, because already the sun is too bright for me. I just can't stand it. But this will at least allow me to see the moon covering it. So, when the light and darkness collide, the great controversy. So I met this really nice man tonight who gave me these because I looked everywhere. Raleigh didn't have them a month ago. And back in 2017, you can find these everywhere. And I couldn't find them anywhere. It's like no one even had magazines about it. And they were everywhere back then. So I just met this really cool local man. He just gave me this. And this is a really kind of cool book, too. I think this is like an insert. But if I turn it around, it says when the light and darkness collide, the great controversy. And there's the eclipse right there. So I just kind of wonder what it's about. It looks very peculiar, very strange. So, of course, I got my Exorcist shirt here. So I'm all decked out for the eclipse. And a surprise I want to show y'all is I got the Lego Titanic on the way here. So they actually had one because these are actually sold out now. You can't even find it. So I just wanted to show you because I'm taking it home for Titanic week. I probably won't build it yet, but I will have it there for like future seasons. So there she is in all of her glory. So let's just hope America doesn't hit an iceberg with this eclipse and sink. So it's very peculiar looking at this and thinking of that at the same time. So anyway, I guess we better get out of Starcourt Mall because I can just see the Demogorgon coming out of those doors and the Mind Flayer crawling on that roof there. So we better get out of here.
We're slowly getting closer. And what a beautiful day it is too. Wow. It's gonna be perfect. Yeah, we're exploring these backwoods of southern Illinois to see if we can find the perfect spot to watch this thing. I'm hoping there's some hiking trails to explore and ground while we're here. So, very serene. This is the Crab Orchard Wildlife Refuge. It's very expansive and very natural. So, the trees are now starting to grow their leaves, I can see. So, it's going to be a very amazing day. Here I am being my cute, silly, emo Kai 11 self. Taking this all in is so awe-inspiring. Wow. I could not have picked a better spot and the perfect day to see this eclipse, being right in the same spot where the last eclipse passed through. It's so mesmerizing, just taking it all in. And there's the sun. It's still normal, but it's going to be eclipsed in about a few hours. Such beautiful nature, and what an amazing lake. Weather should be clear and sunny, but slowly warming up. And as I take into nature, it's just so beautiful as everything is waking up for spring. So you can hear animals in the background, birds chirping. The trees are all waking up from their winter slumber. Even though we didn't have much of a winter, I'm sure they're happy to have sunlight for the time being. This is one of the few places of Illinois that actually has forests. Kind of cool to see. I think this is the perfect spot. It couldn't be better than this. It's crazy to think the whole state used to look just like this before they cut all the trees down to farm. Wow. I hear some seagulls in the back. It's almost like we're at the beach. And there are some beaches up here. It's kind of cool to think about. I'm not sure if I'll watch it here or somewhere else, but this is a pretty cool spot. Just like Minnesota. If I were in Kingwood, this would be like Kings Point, the very end of the road. And the sun is shining up there. Still normal. I think the eclipse starts about 12:30 or so. Wow. Just wow. And I always have to feel the water. It's cold. It's beautiful. Really big spider. That, my friends, is a reptile. Really big snake. Reptiles out here sunning in their natural habitat. Ironically, in the sky, you can see an X where the two eclipses cross. And on this map, you can see where the last one and this one is going to cross right here in Carbondale in Little Egypt. We're about an hour and a half from totality. I broke out. The sun
I'm already too hot. It's not even August yet, but I'm sweating like crazy.
I'm reaching for the sky in the total eclipse of the heart.
It's starting to get dark. I can already tell. The sun's almost halfway covered. It's starting to get more dust now. Starting to get that golden hour light. Sun's over half covered now.
While waiting, I better get some grounding in because this is the perfect day to do it, to transform and ground at the same time. Connecting with the earth, getting the sunlight, and feeling my aura discharge. And of course, I had to roar in public, roar XD.
It's getting more dust now. We're less than 11 minutes away. It's getting really, really, really close. Wow. I'm hoping when it's total, I can get a clearer picture focusing on it. But we'll see how this camera does. As you can see, X marks the spot. That's where we are from 2017 till today. Hopefully nothing will happen. I don't think it will, but the conspiracy theorists think that all hell's gonna break loose here as soon as this happens, but we all know that's not true. It's just gonna be beautiful to look at. Almost there. Now we have intense golden light. I can already tell it's getting darker since the last time. Wow. Everything's so vivid and lit. It's like looking at crystals. Wow, this is crazy. The water's like jewel. It's amazing. Look at that reflection. Wow. It's getting darker and darker and darker. The emo's coming out to play with the goths. Almost there. We're less than a minute now. Slowly getting darker. It's getting black out. Here we go. It's happening. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I'm trying to focus, but it's hard. It's so black. We have some fireworks in the distance. Wow. It's so dark. It's so dark. There it is. There it is.
Here's my picture of the eclipse, but you can see some others that are far better with the diamond ring and the corona just shining outward everywhere. Wow.
Rock on. As you can see, it's already getting brighter after the eclipse. I hope you enjoyed the show. But all those conspiracy theories that people say, keep in mind that they're just rumors, so the world's not ending. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not being like shaken to death. And always remember, if you see a total solar eclipse, don't forget your black shades of death. Oh, it looks so dorky in these. So awkward. That's what they look like. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, Mike, you're definitely gonna need that hearts fire now. Go out and save Ellen Hawkins. Good luck in Stranger Things 5.
We can only hope for a happy ending for Stranger Things just like this. So cute and so adorable. And Vecna playing nice. We can dream. It's probably going to be a lot more intense than this, but this is just too cute to not include. The total solar eclipse is a perfect time to reset your life, let go of negative energy, and embrace the new beginning that's upon us. As I said, I will never be the same after watching a total solar eclipse. Twice, by the way. I am emo as ever, going to my next stage of spiritual awakening. And I saw my first emo concert and connected wholeheartedly into it. I'm escaping the fate, man. Rock on.